The Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, has blamed unpatriotic Nigerians for Twitter's decision to set up its operational headquarters in Ghana instead of Nigeria. The minister, who made this known while speaking to newsmen, blamed Nigerians for projecting the image of the country negatively on social media platforms, especially during the NSAS protests last October. He called on Nigerians to be fair and patriotic while criticizing the nation instead of demarketing her. The minister also blamed the media for exaggerating the challenges in the country. Rufai, I believe that Twitter had given a reason for their decision. One of them, which is that they are champions of democracy. This conversation is not going to end, is it?
That's why I was laughing when I saw the comment. I saw the comment on national television today, and I was quite shocked that the minister will say that. I'm like, what for? See, we are not unpatriotic. We just want our country to do well. And a lot of people should understand that there's a passion Nigerians have for their country. They want to see their country shine because they know that there's inherent greatness in their country. And when you look at it in every part of the world, everybody wants their country to do well. But the biggest marketers of any country in the world is the leadership. I'll give you an instance. Thomas Sankara had to change the name of his country from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, meaning the land of the upright man, to be able to show the world that his country is doing uprightly well now. So if the leaders that are saying people are unpatriotic for voicing out things happening in their country, then I get shocked, because when you ask them, this same person that is talking was asked on the world stage to tell them the best jollof rice in the world, and he picked that of Senegal. So when you look at it, these same people have gone out to say that our young people are lazy Nigerian youths. So in their own little space, when they ought to be marketing the country, the question is, what have they done? And when you see Nigerians voice out about incidents in their country, then you say, oh, they are unpatriotic. That's why Twitter didn't come here. It's not. Don't put the blame on Nigerians. The challenges are there. We all want to solve the problem, but why don't you work on fixing the challenges? The man said there's no free speech. Why don't we work on stopping any draconian social media bill that want to clamp down on free speech? Why don't we work on making our environment conducive for investors to come in? Why don't we work on the 33% unemployment numbers? Why don't we work on the 18% headline inflation? It's a 52-month high. In 4 years, we never had inflation this month. Food inflation over 20-something%. Why don't we work on those? Mr. Feni was taking the story the other time of how now to cook a pot of jollof rice is 7,500. I even wanted to ask that I'm sure even to cook a pot of concussion jollof rice now is over 3-4K because things are expensive.
Right. All right.
So why don't we work on fixing things in the country and keep blaming the people every time?
Well said, Rufai.
We say these are our diamonds. We say they are lazy.
Very quickly, I think it's as follows.
Yes.
Number one, the decision to establish headquarters anywhere in Africa is entirely that of the business owner. In other words, it's a prerogative of Twitter to determine where they want to establish their business. For them, it's not an emotional decision. They might as well have gone to South Africa or elsewhere. So for Nigerians politicizing the matter, because I see that it's become a matter of politics between government and the people and among the political parties. So much, altercation between PDP and APC over Twitter going to Ghana. Some other persons have pointed out that, okay, Twitter may have chosen Ghana because they think Ghana best fits their purpose. But some breweries are coming to Nigeria. Some breweries are setting up their plants in Nigeria. Some food manufacturing companies are also coming to Nigeria. So every business will take its own decision. We made a point on this program about the ease of doing business, and that perhaps, as far as Twitter is concerned, the environment in Ghana is better. As for demarketing the country, yes, there are some Nigerians who also hold the view that Nigerians should not demarket their country out of patriotism. There was once a very prominent human rights activist who would never criticize Nigeria abroad. He only criticized Nigeria inside Nigeria because he said, no, he would not demarket Nigeria on an international platform. So for Minister of Information Lai Mohammed saying that don't demarcate your country. There may be wealthy people who have that kind of point of view. But those people who also think that Nigeria is not working and who go ahead to criticize how Nigeria is governed, it is also within their right to do so.
Yes.
Now, one of the reasons Twitter gave is that in Ghana, there is democracy, there is free speech. Now, exactly what the Minister of Information has done, he has just again confirmed to Twitter.
He also said that he blamed the media for exaggerating the coverage.
Because he's gagging people by saying that the media is responsible. The people who comment on social media, they are the ones who are responsible. I'm not too sure that Twitter had to consult people on social media before taking the decision that they took. Elementary economics, okay?
All right.
I take his point to the extent that we should not demarket our country, as he put it. There's a poem I really like by William Cowper, which was written in 1700s England. And he said, "England, with all thy faults, I love thee still, my country." And I say the same about Nigeria in 2021. That said, when you love something, you criticize it, you correct it. You do not vilify it. There's a line. But we have earned the right to freedom of expression as Nigerians. This is not the Abacha era when we did not have a voice. We are allowed, even those who love the country, especially those who love the country, to make our criticisms. And the fact of the matter is, the NSAS situation is what really brought Jack Dorsey into this, fray here in Nigeria, where he was sued because he solicited for donations for NSAS via Bitcoin. Right. Would that have arisen if our government demonstrated the kind of love they expect from us, the people? Would those protests even have ever happened in the first case? Demanding NSAS was done very quietly. If that had been listened to, none of those protests would ever have happened. Then the government now decided their punitive clampdowns, freezing accounts, seizing passports and what have you. All of this is the government that created this situation, not the people. This reminds me of a comment that Aliko Dangote was quoted as making recently at that peace summit that they had.
Yes,
the one with the military dictator, saying how the press should stop reporting incidents of insecurity because it's scaring away investors. True, it must be scaring away investors, but what is the press supposed to do when incidents of insecurity do happen?